Actress Norma Shearer was a prominent figure in Hollywood during the golden age of cinema. Her impactful performances in various films solidified her status as a legendary actress. One of her most defining works was Insert Film Title, which showcased her exceptional talent and contributed significantly to her illustrious career. Have you ever experienced a moment where Norma Shearer's work left a lasting impression on you? Share your stories and memories in the comments below. Stay tuned as we delve into some funny, shocking, and sad facts about her. Keep watching this video for more intriguing insights into her life and career. Norma Shearer, a significant figure in classic Hollywood, left a lasting impression through her acting in many films. For those new to her work, exploring her movies gives a peek into the golden age of cinema. One of her most famous projects is The Divorcee, where she gave a gripping performance that won her an Academy Award. This movie is a must-watch, showing her talent and the complexities of relationships in early Hollywood. Another notable film is A Free Soul, where she starred alongside Lionel Barrymore and Clark Gable. Her portrayal of a woman torn between loyalty to her father and love for a gangster earned her praise and cemented her place in Hollywood. In The Women, Shearer stands out in a cast depicting the dynamics of female relationships with depth and humor. This movie remains a classic in romantic comedy, showcasing her versatility and charm. For those wanting more of Shearer's work, Marie Antoinette offers a lavish portrayal of the infamous queen's life, with Shearer in the lead role. Her performance captures the essence of royalty and the turbulent events of French history. In Romeo and Juliet, Shearer delivers a moving portrayal of Juliet opposite Leslie Howard's Romeo. This adaptation of Shakespeare's tragedy remains captivating for fans of the playwright and classic cinema enthusiasts. Overall, Norma Shearer's films are a treasure trove of cinematic gems, showing her range and talent as an actress. Whether in dramas, comedies, or historical epics, her work continues to engage audiences decades later. For newcomers to her films, starting with The Divorcee, and A Free Soul gives a solid introduction to Shearer's captivating screen presence and acting skills. Born in Montreal, Canada, in the early 1900s, Shearer started her career in the film industry during the silent movie era. She quickly gained attention for her talent and charm, earning praise for her roles in well-known films like The Divorcee and Marie Antoinette. Her outstanding performance in The Divorcee even won her the Best Actress Oscar at the 3rd Academy Awards, a big achievement in her career. Marie Antoinette, initially planned as a Technicolor showcase, faced financial challenges. Despite this, the creative team found solutions, creating visually stunning scenes even without color. They went as far as dyeing a fox cape to match her eyes, showcasing the meticulous attention to detail typical of MGM productions back then. Shearer's success wasn't just in acting. She made history as one of the early winners of the Academy Award. Her influence continues to inspire new generations of actors and filmmakers, leaving a lasting impact on the film industry. This account of her career highlights her significant role in the world of cinema. Norma Shearer worked with Robert Montgomery in 5 MGM films like Their Own Desire, The Divorcee, Strangers May Kiss, Private Lives, and Riptide. She had a notable career in Hollywood, making a lasting impact on the industry. Besides her success in movies, she faced personal challenges like losing her daughter to cancer in 2006. Despite the tough times, she stuck to her beliefs, especially as a committed vegan. In 1989, she played a leading role in the Society for Animal Rights in Aspen, Colorado, advocating for kindness towards animals. Her influence went beyond movies, touching many lives through her activism and charity work. She also had connections to well-known people in the entertainment industry, like being the former mother-in-law of Richard Anderson. Norma Shearer's story continues to inspire generations, reminding us of her talent and compassion. This is the tale of an extraordinary woman. Norma Shearer, a renowned actress from classic Hollywood films, made significant decisions throughout her career. 6 years after her first husband, Irving Thalberg, passed away, she married a ski instructor who was 11 years younger and retired from the screen forever. Despite being offered the role of Norma Desmond in Sunset BOVD, she declined it, leading to Gloria Swanson receiving a Best Actress Oscar nomination for her performance. In The Women, she played Mrs. Stephen Haynes. According to her autobiography, Rosalind Russell called in sick because Shearer refused to share top billing, staying sick until she relented. These career choices and behind-the-scenes interactions provide insights into her journey in the film industry. Norma Shearer and her husband Irving Thalberg hosted author F. Scott Fitzgerald at their beach house in Santa Monica. This visit inspired scenes in Fitzgerald's book Crazy Sunday and his unfinished work The Last Tycoon. Shearer's sons-in-law included skier Jack Reddish, actor Richard Anderson, and Aspen Mayor Bill Sterling. In the movie The Women, Shearer played the role of Mrs. Stephen Haynes. Joan Fontaine discussed Shearer in her autobiography No Bed of Roses. Fontaine described Shearer as having a dignified and warm demeanor. She also mentioned Joan Crawford's familiarity with the crew, while Rosalind Russell was depicted as lively and popular. Fontaine praised director George Cukor for his handling of the cast, making the experience enjoyable for everyone involved. Norma Shearer starred as Marie Antoinette in the movie named after the famous historical figure. There's a rumor that Louis B. Mayer purposely let the film exceed its budget to make it fail financially. Her spouse, a partner with Mayer, also had influence at MGM. Mayer wanted complete control, so when she lost interest in acting after her spouse's death, he bought her out. She didn't appear in any more films after 1942. In A Free Soul, she played the character Jan Ash. Adela Rogers St. John's preferred Joan Crawford or Marion Davies for the role, but Shearer ultimately got it. Eva Peron admired Marie Antoinette so much that she dyed her hair blonde like hers. This piece was Norma Shearer, who was John Ward's sister-in-law, played Jan Ash in A Free Soul. When the Hollywood censors reviewed the movie, they asked to cut a scene where she lies on the bed, suggesting Clark Gable to put his arms around her. Despite the request, the studio released the film without any cuts. During that busy year, she was quite active, appearing in 8 films. She worked hard and was committed to her craft, as seen in her many films that year. She showed great skill, entertaining audiences with her performances in different types of movies and roles. Her dedication to her artistry made her one of the most talented actresses of that time. In A Free Soul, Norma Shearer, portraying Jan Ash, wore a striking tangerine velvet negligee designed by Adrian. It caught attention for its regal appearance, as described by a contemporary magazine. The scene where she wears it, stretching her arms towards Clark Gable, is memorable. Norma Shearer was the second of 3 Canadian actresses to win the Best Actress Oscar, following Mary Pickford and preceding Marie Dressler. In Marie Antoinette, Norma Shearer took on the role after Irving Thalberg, her husband, gave her the part as compensation for passing over Marion Davies. Davies, wanting the role of Elizabeth Barrett Browning, didn't get it. Later, when William Randolph Hearst tried to produce a film for Davies at MGM, Louis B. Mayer declined to fund it. Hearst and Davies left MGM for Warner Brothers in 1938. After Thalberg's death, Norma Shearer finally starred in Marie Antoinette, which failed at the box office, heavily criticized in Hearst publications.